Ladies and gentlemen, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hello Minecraft Mom. Hello Linmore. Hello Chimerical Soul. Hello, Leo. Hello Charlie. Hello Cape Cod. Hope you're doing well today. Hello Linmore. Hello Chimerical. Hello Maker Mouse. Welcome in. Hello HP. Hello. Oh my goodness gracious, Jayano. Jayano with the prime sub for 3 months. Holy cow. Can we get some hearts and hugs in the chat, please? For Jayana, welcome in, dude. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Welcome back. I am back from Twitchcon, and I have some fun stories to tell you guys. And that's all today is going to be. I'm going to tell fun stories about Twitchcon. I'm also going to try going live on TikTok as well. Nate Codes, hello. Happy Tuesday, my new friend from Twitchcon. Thanks for chilling with the cat. You're welcome, dude. Welcome in, Nate. Nate is one of those wonderful people that I met at Twitchcon. Music is 5 decibels too loud. Allow me to turn that down a little bit then. Bonk. There we go. Thank you. Yes, Nate Codes is one of those wonderful, fantastic people, and maybe a few more of them might pop in today as we go about our things. But check him out. If you like coding, if you like live coding and watch people code and stuff, Nate Codes is a part of the coding community. I didn't get the chance to actually watch the stream, but I got to hang out with him. So it was really freaking cool, and he's a really funny dude, and so is all these other people that I met. So, but I have some really fun stories. We're going to go live on TikTok as well, see how this works. I'm going to try a face cam TikTok live stream. But this little notebook right here has all the stories in it, as well as a couple other things you can see kind of behind me and other things. But oh my gosh, it's going to be sick. Hello. Leo, welcome in. Flippy Pie. His streamer took my laptop with me somewhere, so I'm going to be MIA as I reset up my little station. Sounds good. 4 ads. Oh no. Yes, hearts. I got both chat things are stacked on top of each other. Are they? Wait, are there 2 things? Oh, I see. Hold on. Can I fix that? Hold on. I think I could fix that. Let me just, there we go. That fixes it, right? I hope so. We'll see if that, hold on, wait, no, better idea. Ah, flawless, perfect, it's gone. Much better. Perfect. Thank you so much, sir. You're welcome, dude. I forgot to drop you actually, no, I did drop you a follow. Also, hello everyone on TikTok. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be doing a TwitchCon story time right now, and I have this little notebook. Has all of my notes from TwitchCon. So, hello, Story Painter, welcome in. Today is a day dedicated to TwitchCon stories. What kind of burrito? What kind of burrito did I go eating a burrito right now? Just not let you, what kind of burrito? Hi, Dad, I welcome in. What kind of burrito did you get? Tell us. Also, yes, dude, this is gonna be fun. Ion Raid. Oh, Iondis, welcome in. Ion Raid from TikTok. Yo, Iondis. Wait, we got some raiders coming over from YouTube. Heck yeah, I did. Wait, there we go. Denasi from the Ion Raid. Welcome in, Iondis. How you doing? Can we just shut up for Iondis? For the YouTube channel, Iondis? Oh, how am I going to do this? I know how to do this. 1 second. I can do this. I've got some pictures to go with it, too. So it's not just going to be visuals. I got some pictures to go over as well. But yes, welcome in. How was TwitchCon? Dude, it was insane. Also, Denasi, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Let me grab Iondis' link real quick. Copy. Actually, that is not their channel. That is just their Twitch stream, their YouTube live stream, which I don't want. I want this. There we go. All right. Everyone, go subscribe to this channel. Minecraft Mom got it at the same time I did. Perfect. But yes, guys, thank you so much for the follow, Denasi, and everyone on TikTok. We're going to get started on some stories. So here's how we're going to start. So let me preface this a little bit. TwitchCon. Also, dude, it was, I got to meet, first off, Story Painter, I got to meet Argon, which was sick. I don't know if I wrote that down in my notes or not, but I got to meet Argon, finally, which was amazing. So, and I got this little pillow, which TikTok can't see, but I got this lovely little pillow from TwitchCon. It's extremely soft, and I love it so much, and I cannot wait till, I'm moving soon, right? That's a big announcement coming up. That I announced last stream, but I'm moving soon, right? And I cannot wait to get a whole new setup and hopefully have that little pillow and everything else in the background. I'm very excited for it. And if you're watching on TikTok right now and you like what you see, by the way, I am also live on Twitch telling these stories. I just have background music. And the microphone's a lot better. You can see it. I have a real microphone. So if you like what you see on the TikTok, I recommend come over to twitch.tv/VikingPilot. Click on my face. Do it right now. Anyway, I'm not, it's gonna be visuals. I also, okay, words. It's not going to be stories. I also have photos. But here's how it starts. You have not missed anything yet, Solar. I'm getting started right now. So, to start off with, I woke up on a lovely Thursday morning, and my girlfriend dropped me off at the airport, right? Get to the airport. This little airport, I've never flown out of this little airport before. I usually drive down to the big airport nearby, 2 hours away. This little airport has one little gate. I hop on the plane, fly literally 25 minutes in the air to get to the airport. Perfect, right? Basically, I get to Twitch. I get to San Diego. The travel to San Diego, uneventful. I got very lucky. I had no seat neighbor for either flight, so I didn't have anyone sitting next to me on the way to, on either of my 25-minute flight or my 2.5-hour long flight. But on my 2.5-hour long flight, I got to sit next to, I didn't have anyone directly next to me, but it was one of the 3-seaters, you know? I was in the aisle seat, and there was a guy in the window seat. He is a moderator for, hey, dude, Irish Viking, I love the name. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. He is a moderator for Aiden, who is a big, used to be a Fortnite streamer, apparently. I didn't quite get the name, but, like, Aiden, this dude, was paying to fly all of his mods out to TwitchCon, and they got an Airbnb, and they were staying together, and it was a ton of fun, right? And it was just really cool, and it was like, whoa, that's so sick. But and he told me about it. It was really cool. And then when we landed, I looked over and I realized the person sitting next to, like, across the aisle and one forward was wearing all Audio Technica gear, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a brand of audio software, like, that makes headphones and microphones and stuff. And I'm like, hey, are you going to TwitchCon? And they're like, yeah, actually, I'm running one of the booths. I'm running the Audio Technica booth. And I was like, oh, that's very cool. And I got to meet them. And then they told me, like, yeah, you should come visit. We're kind of stuck in the corner. So I don't know if we're going to get a lot of people. So I went and visited them, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But yeah, so let's skip a little bit. I get to my hotel. Let me show some visuals here. Allow me to show some visuals. So let me go to my live screen. That's what I thought. Let me really quickly just throw this bad boy on. Perfect. So me getting on my flight, going to TwitchCon. TikTok, you can't see these pictures, but trust me, they're there. Going on TwitchCon, and then this is me, you know, my hotel room. The hotel I stayed at, super jank. Like, the exterior and the location, super jank. It was about a 15-minute Uber ride from the hotel to the TwitchCon, but it was okay. I survived. It was $40 Uber to get from the hotel, or the airport to the hotel, which scared me. And then it was only $10 in Uber after that to get to the TwitchCon back and forth. And then I went and I immediately, so basically I got to TwitchCon on Thursday. This is Thursday, the day before the convention starts. And they had it so you could pick up your badges early, right? So I went to the convention center to get picked up. Dropped me off on the wrong side of the convention center. So San Diego Comic-Con, the convention center it was a 10-minute drive, Average Fox. It was a 10-minute drive. It was just so many people. But basically, it's like a 10-minute. But I had to walk all the way around the convention center because they dropped me off on the wrong side. But I got this picture here, right? Because I was near the boats, and the boats were cool. But I finally get inside, and you can just see, like, there wasn't a ton of people there yet because I was early, right? This picture of me with the Technoblade hoodie in front of TwitchCon logo and a little preview. Yeah, I finally picked up my badge, which was sick. I finally picked up the badge. So, cool. Badges picked up. You can see the way the badges worked was yellow was the full 3-day pass. The pink underneath was the affiliate, and the purple was for things, and blue was for community member. Hi, TikTok, how you doing today? And then essentially after that, I found this sign. Partner shop, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. partner badge holder only. So they had a whole separate thing for Twitch partners. If you were a Twitch partner, you basically had priority. Also, how's the volume, by the way? I just realized I've been leaning kind of back a ways. I don't want to be too quiet. They had Twitch partners had priority. They had their own separate lines. They had their own separate entrance. They had their own separate shop. And I showed this off, and of course, Sneeve saw this and made a funny meme out of it. So, cool people shop, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. No peasants allowed. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, shortly after this, I go outside because there's nothing to do inside because right now everything's closed. And I finally meet Ava JC. Yes, you can. The person in the middle here, Ava JC. Hold on, let me adjust the TikTok so that you guys can see. Give me just a sec, TikTok. Apologies for any wobble cam. Bonk. But yeah, so basically the person in the middle there is Ava JC. And let me adjust this. Nope, I don't want to like my own. I want to rotate the camera, please. Rotate camera. How do I do this? I don't know how to rotate the camera on TikTok. Oh no, technical difficulties. I've never had to do this before. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Wow, I've never done this before. How do I rotate camera in MS Paint? I know, that's basically what's happening right here. Oh, Ionus is on the TikTok as well. Very nice. How the heck? More. Settings. Nope. I'm just trying to... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end the TikTok live stream for now. That's fine. TikTok is gonna be confusing anyway. I'm gonna end it. Punishment. Anyway, back to this. So, person in the middle, Ava JC. If you know who Ava JC is, she's a Minecraft TikToker. We played together on SMP on air. It was really cool to finally get to see her. She was really neat. This was her buddy. I forgot his name. Apologies if you were watching the stream or this VOD later in the future. No, I forgot your name, but you were really cool too. These people were really, really sick, right? Really awesome people. And then after that, I finally meet up with Tanisha. And a bit of context. Tanisha's a stalker, dude. I swear. She's a stalker, okay? Also, she forced me to take a picture like this because Sneeve was making fun of how tall I was and was making, like, pretending like, oh, he's not actually that tall, he's short. Because no one believes that I'm actually 6'4", and it was funny. But we took a picture where I crouched down and took a picture, but it made Tan tall. But basically, Tanisha's, like, sneaking around. It's like, oh, I'm here now. Oh, I'm here now. And then she goes, this you? And sends a picture. She first describes me. She's like, are you wearing this, black hat, red hoodie? And I'm like, yep. Where are you? And she's like, oh, I'm inside. Oh, I'm about to walk inside. Oh, it's like, oh, I'm at letter B because there's big letters. You can see here, right? There's the big letters. They stretched from A to F, I think, or whatever. A to G, A to H, whatever. But she's, oh, I'm at B. Okay, cool. I'm going to B. I'm at B. Where are you? Oh, I'm inside. Okay, I'll wait outside at B. And then she's like, is this you? And then she sends a picture of my back. Because she's inside, and I turn around, I'm like, where the heck? And she's not there. and then she didn't sneak up on me. I saw her coming, but she like walks up, and then we finally get to say hi. We finally like met, and it was really sick, and it was really, really cool. But after that, we went back inside. We went back inside the convention center because realistically, this day was just a day of picking up your stuff. Partners had a little preview partner party on Thursday night where they went upstairs and they got to have like their partner lounge, but also they had like a partner exclusive party. Now, Chase traveled with Tan, Chase being Tan's husband, and Chase is not, he's a community member. He's not affiliated, doesn't stream. He's just an awesome supporter, right? So Chase and I finally meet. I meet up with Chase. No pictures because privacy. But he and I are sitting together outside in this big, long hallway. Hold on, I'll go back to this for a second. So basically, imagine, you have some boxes, right? So imagine some squares. You walk in the door, and it's one long, wide hallway that you walk into the side of, right? That's the open lobby. And then there's another set of doors, and then you have the large open space cut in half for the convention center, right? We went in that little lobby, and then they had it blocked off, unless you were a partner, to go up to the top floor where the partners had their partner lounge. So basically, Tanisha and I and Chase are all waiting there. Tanisha's like debating whether she wants to go up or not. And then right before she's about to go up, guess who shows up? Guess who shows up? Hold on, I gotta switch back to this. Philza Minecraft, the inventor of the famous Minecraft video game from 2013. Philza Minecraft shows up. And his wife, lovely wife, Tristan. And we got to chat. It was funny because they walked by, no security, nobody else, no crowd, no nothing. They just walked by, right? And I'm like, Philza, because Tanisha's got her back to him, and Chase isn't noticing. And I'm like, Philza. And then Tanisha turns around and goes, oh my God, Philza. And Philza turns around, and he's like, it takes him a second. But then he's like, oh, Tanisha, hey. And then they like connected, right? And they started chatting, and Chase and I got up. And we come over, and we had like a 10-minute conversation with them. We just chatted about stuff. Like, oh my gosh, like Philza mentioned that Twitchcon offered them a security detail. Like, if they wanted, they could have security follow them around and keep people off of them. And they could, and then they had all this stuff. I was internally geeking out, but on the exterior, I was very cool and calm and collected. I asked for a picture. At the very end of the exchange, I got this lovely picture with them, and it was really, really, really cool. But hanging out with Phil for 10 minutes and his wife, Tristan, was insane. They're very sweet people. I also, bit of context, I saw Philza like 10 more times in this convention. He would legit just walk around which was something not a lot of the content creators did, like the really, really big ones. Like I never saw Dream. I never saw George. I never saw any of the Dream SMP other than Philza. Like the really big guys, XQC was there apparently. Didn't see him. I only saw really Phil. But I saw him like 10 times because he would just walk around. I'd be like, oh, hey, Phil. And he'd be like, hey. And then he'd keep walking. It was like the funniest thing. But yeah, Philza was really cool to see. And so shortly after that, Tanisha's like doing this weird thing where she's like circling around the entrance. She doesn't know if she wants to go in or not. Hi, Logger. Hi, Silver. Welcome in. She doesn't know if she wants to go in or not, right? She's like that, like nervous, like she needs a shove. Someone needs to push her in. So eventually we see Amaranth walk through, which was hilarious. We saw JoJo Solos and a couple other people. And then finally CPK walks over, who, to be fair, I don't watch a lot of CPK, but I know who he is. He walks over and to the entrance, and a bunch of people are crowding him. And Tanisha's like, oh my God, it's CPK. I want to go say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And she's like, but I'm too nervous to go say hi. Oh my God, but I want to get. And I'm like, all right, let's go. So I get up, and Tanisha and I go over, and it's really funny because he's like got a group of people around him, and they're slowly dispersing. And we finally like say, hey, CPK, nice to see you. Can I get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, totally. And then we're chatting. And I cracked a joke about something or whatever. And he says, yeah, actually, I'm bursting for the bathroom. And he really had to pee, but he was holding on to it so he could take pictures with all the people who want to take pictures with him. Tanisha took a picture right after this with him too. And then finally, I saw him kind of like, he was doing like the potty dance, where he was like kind of like bouncing around. It was really funny. But finally he managed to go, and then Tanisha followed him. And then I took a picture of this, like welcome streamers, chatters, partners, cosplayers, rivals, affiliates, painters, lurkers, superfans, gamers, ASMRs, meet and greeters, Minecrafters, mods, loot enthusiasts, all of you. This is the ultimate squad up, right? I thought that was pretty cool. Also, this kind of gives you a context of like the room. This was one giant room, and this little, not this walkway, but like the silver one you see in the back there. The partners would walk down this hallway over here, around this back wall, and up an escalator. This through here was the main entrance, which we'll look at here in a little sec. But basically, that was, oh, I got a little video here too. So I kind of took a video of it so you can kind of see. This was like the ticket entrance area. So like you would go through a massive queue. I'll play it again so you can see. Basically, you can see the partners walking along back here, right? They go all the way back there. And then I have this big old room. And this was basically where you went pick up your badge. And then on the normal Twitchcon days, you'd go between these two doors here and you would go into the convention center, which was really sick. But that almost ends day one. Wrong one. That almost ends day one. Weren't ultimate disaster. Oh no, it was amazing. The real question is, when you saw legs, did you bell noise them? I'll talk about that in a second. We got to get there. This is a story. Stories have a progression. I cannot skip and spoil the story. But what happens next? Tanisha, Chase, and I, we're done for the day, right? We got all of our stuff. They kicked everyone out of the party. There was this really grumpy, like, old lady security guard who kept, like, barking at me and Chase because we weren't in the partner party, so we were sitting down in, like, the lobby waiting for people to come, waiting for Tanisha to come back out from the party because she went up. That's when she got her pictures with like the Dream SMP folks, like dreaming them. Like if you just follow her on Twitter, she posted all about that. But yeah, she comes back down finally, and we're like, okay, it's time to go. Oh my gosh. Sup, Okami fan? Speak of the devil, welcome in, dude. Thank you so much for 6 months. Holy cow. Thank you very much. I'm going to talk about you in just a little bit, bud, when we get to day 2. Right now, we're still on day 0. So I'm telling the whole story of it. Oh, I need to get partner by next TwitchCon because unironically, EC, they had affiliate line and partner line. And if you were not partner, you were put into a line that was so freaking long. I'll show that in a sec. But before I show that, really quick, final little story about day 0. We're walking back to Chase's and Tanisha's hotel because I'm figured it'd be cheaper to Uber from there than it would from right next to the thing. We walk into a convenience store and I managed to pick up some food. And then I get my Uber and I head back to my hotel. End of day 0. Next day, I wake up. It's a beautiful day in San Diego. I took a picture from the view outside my hotel. My hotel, once again, was very scuffed, but the view is still nice, pretty sun stuff. So, the day 0 line was very short, but the rest of the lines were BS. So, anyway, beautiful day, San Diego. This line was actually split in half, but half of this was people who didn't have their badges, and the other half was people as affiliates. And this line stretched all the way down to the end of the building. Right? Like, it was a long freaking line. And finally let us in, which is really nice. And hold on. EO! Euphoria! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to HP, dude. Thank you. Can we get some hearts and hugs in the chat for Euphoria, please? Also, I have some big announcements that we'll talk about in a sec. I'll talk about them probably between day 1 and 2. I'll do some announcement stuff, and then we'll continue the story. Oh, nice. But yeah, so this line, crazy. I took a picture of myself. They also gave us these lovely little bags as like a gift. Like anyone and everyone who went to TwitchCon got one of these bags. This is what mine ended up looking like by the end of the day. Hold on. It's stuck on the thing. Stop it. Yeah, I ended up getting this little guy. I got 2 emotes, as well as some buttons, and then a HyperX pin, and then this like Viking pin, which was really cool. And I got some stuff in here that I'll show off later, but it was a lot of fun. That pouch, fun fact, is the perfect size to hold a battery pack. So I had a battery pack and charging cable in my bag, which was funny because I ended up being the battery guy. I charged Lagundo's phone so much while he was there because his phone kept forgetting to charge his phone, or his phone wouldn't charge properly. So I provided so much. I had the power, to quote him. But yeah, so I kind of took another picture. You can see here, this was kind of the cue to get in. It like wrapped around. It was ridiculous. And then it compresses in. I got to meet some really cool dude. I met some Overwatch streamers. I met some, like, in this line, I met an Overwatch streamer, and I met Sleepy Biscuit, who's a Minecraft streamer. That's the one I remember. The other guy's name was a little more complicated, but he was very cool, very chill dude. And I watched, and then after that, they let us in, right? They had a LAN set up right inside the door for, like, the Overwatch and Apex stuff, because they had Overwatch 2 free play, which was a ton of fun, by the way. I did it on the 3rd day, which we'll talk about later, but this was what we were greeted with. Can you see what's on the monitors? Can you see what's on the monitors? It's Gandalf nodding. It was hilarious. I walk in and I'm like, oh, I need a picture of this, right? Also, this is as soon as the door opens. If you see all of these people here, like, look over here, you see all the people running, like, over into that door, or walking to that doorway. Take that and multiply by about 10, and that's how many people were basically, they weren't allowed to run, but basically running upstairs, right? The reason being was Dream and George and all of them were doing their meet and greet upstairs, and basically everyone wanted to see them, which was really funny. So yeah, but that's that. And I walk in, and then because at this point Lagundo was texting me that he's already inside. He had somehow snuck his way into the back. He'll tell you more about it later. But he had somehow snuck in through the back and had gone to the partner lounge because he was partner, and he was trying to come down for me. Also, shout out to Lagundo for getting me a little donut, sneaking me a donut from the partner lounge every morning. Viking did not eat much breakfast during TwitchCon because there was no breakfast places so that were cheap enough for it. But as I'm wandering around, I come across the HyperX booth, and the HyperX booth has the coolest thing I've ever seen. Look at this. It is a throne made out of keyboards and mice, an RGB throne. So I took like a serious photo, and then I took a like a happy smiling photo. But like, this was insane. It was crazy. Thank you, Finn. Oh, I totally forgot to open Mix It Up. Let me get that open real quick. You gotta get a skipped update login. Yeah, it was sick. And then after that, I finally met up with Lagundo. So I found Lagundo. Right? I tried really hard to sneak up on him. I will have you all know, I genuinely tried to scare him. It did not work. He heard me coming because I had 2 options, because he was kind of doing that thing where, you know, you look around for somebody. He was looking for me. So if I was gonna sneak up on him, I had to be quick. So I committed to being fast rather than focusing on quiet. And he heard my footsteps in the last second and turned around. I was like, Viking! And then his first words to me, were, damn it, you're tall. Pardon my French. Those were his first words. You can see the height difference here. He took that picture. Lagundo is a short king. But yeah, no, it was really funny. And after this, this happened. Hold on. Immediately after this, he said, oh, we're going to go do that. Yeah, I don't have a picture of it, but there was two booths. There was the infamous Lenovo booth, which a bunch of you have heard of, the one that maybe hurt somebody. Then there was the Wendy's booth. For some reason, Wendy's was there. And Wendy's it was basically a long, like, round carpeted pillar, like, laying on its side, and on either side was a very deep foam pit, and then you were given two inflatable French toast sticks to fight with, and Lagundo and I fought each other, and it was hilarious. He kicked my butt. Lagundo is a black belt in karate, so he knows how to fight people of all sizes with all weapons, and it was very I still kicked his butt twice. I still managed to knock him over twice, right? It was hilarious, but He would just, it was hilarious. But I fell over a bunch, he fell over some, and it was great. And then after that, we walked around a little bit more. We saw this really cool computer. This is an Elden Ring computer. This is a computer. Like, there's a computer in this box underneath here. It was crazy. What else did I put here? And then finally, Tanisha caught up to us, right? And we got the three of us right outside this is not a very good picture, but the HyperX booth, and it was so cool. All right. A little bit of a time skip now. So let me talk about the time skip before we. Wrong button. This is the most I've used my Stream Deck in one stream. I don't usually switch scenes this much, but it kind of brings me to my big announcement later. But so at this point in time, Lagundo, Tanisha, and I have all met up. Lagundo says, "I am here for business." Lagundo and I, because Tanisha was kind of do some stuff. Oh no, it was just so much fun. This whole thing was so much fun. And so Lagundo and I go to the Stream Elements booth, the Streamlabs booth, the Logitech booth, the HyperX booth, oh my God, there was like, I think it was in total about 8 or 9 booths that we visited, where we would walk up, Lagundo would initiate contact, and they'd start talking, and I would hover, and I would kind of listen. I'd introduce myself when the time was appropriate, and we would talk business. Are you guys here for just the commercial aspect, or are you guys looking to partner with anybody? You know? And then we would talk, and we would start talking, boom, 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 boom. And then I gave my virtual business card out to so many of them. It was great, right? Boom. And also, there's a big chance I might be getting in on a early beta access for some fun Stream Elements stuff coming out soon, which is gonna be really sick. Of all the interactions we had, that's the one that was like the most promising. But for me at least, Lagundo had some really good stuff too. Lagundo's got more influence, more viewers, more pull though, so makes sense. But it was really cool, and it was really fun. So at that point, then we met up with Tanisha again. We were hanging out. Business aside, business kind of boring, but it was a lot of fun to do in person, but boring to talk about. Also, I personally went and talked to some more booths on day 2, but we'll talk about that once we get there. Immediately after this, Tanisha, Lagundo, Chase, and I, because we're still Chase, all met up, and we went to the Capital One booth, which was the official partner of the Twitch Rivals, which is what this shirt is. This is a Twitch Rivals shirt, by the way. Twitch Rivals shirt. It was really cool. But there's ads. Oh no. I shall wait for ads to end because I do not want to let anyone miss this important part, because it was really fun and I like it when you guys know about stuff happening. Sniffer supremacy. HP wants to tell TikTok sniffer supremacy. Oh my gosh. Tell me when the ads are done. Let me know when the ads are done for you so I can tell you more stories. Done? Ads done? Okay, perfect. Anyway, as I was saying, Lagundo, Chase, Tanisha, and I all met up and we're like, I'm kind of hungry, but like a little bit, you know? Me and my dad's meeting point. It was a good booth. It was a really cool booth. They just had a big old trailer parked in the middle of it with like some big open doors. And the big selling point, 2 things. They were giving out this guy. We need to give this guy a name, by the way, but they called him Visigoth, which is a type of Viking, but like give him a name. But they were giving out these pins, which are the Viking pins, which I absolutely fell in love with. And they were giving out Minecraft cakes, like actual Minecraft cakes that you could eat. I must go wrangle my child. Have fun. Sounds good. Yes, they were coffee cakes with a ice cream cheese frosting on top, like the kind you get on cinnamon rolls. It was so good. It was so good. I loved it. It was a little like dense. Like by the time you got to the end of it, you really wanted some water, but that's why it's called coffee cake. They were also serving it with a carbonated coffee, which I don't drink coffee or carbonation, so the combination of the two sounds bleh, but it was fine. So what happened next? Okay, so there's a bit of a time jump. So let me pull this stuff out. Let me go down. Actually, that reminds me. I have my notepad. I've been going off pictures alone. Let me go off my notepad real quick. So, okay. Tanisha, Lagundo, and I, right after this, went and looked at a booth. I didn't get a picture of it, but there's a game out there called Goose Goose Duck. Goose Goose Duck. You guys, in the near future, hopefully, are going to be seeing some Goose Goose Duck streams with me and the Dominion folks, because oh my god, that game looks like fun. It's Among Us but better. So no, carbonated, not caffeinated, carbonated. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Goose Goose Duck, and hopefully, and it reminds me, actually, I wanted to look up how much that game was. Actually, I'll show it off right here. This is Steam. There's nothing to hide here. Goose Goose Duck. It's a free game. Yo! Yeah, we're going to be playing this game. I'm very excited to give this game a try. It's going to be a lot of fun. But it's a free game. So, okay. I don't quite remember what happened next. There's a bit of a time skip here. Hold on. Okay, so Lagundo and I had a meeting. That's what it was. We had a meeting scheduled at the Stream Elements booth. That's where we talked with one of the guys about Stream Elements multi-streaming, so streaming to multiple platforms, as well as their Widget 2.0, which you're coming out with, which is extremely exciting. And by the way, my notes got better as the time progressed. So like day one's notes are very sporadic, whereas day 2 and 3 actually have like what actually happened. But with chat, maybe Fox, maybe. But all I remember is I was coming back from something, and I see Lagundo, right? Because I had to re-find them, and I asked, "Hey, where are you guys at?" And then, "Oh, we're walking down the alley." They're walking past this booth. I'm like, "Okay, I'll be there in a sec." I sneak up on them, right? Because I find them. I'm like, oh my god, I found them. I sneak up behind them, right? And I'm up like a booth back, and I can see them, and I'm like hiding behind like the corner. I'm like, as they were walking by that thing, like you turn around and like you like make look like you're really interested in something. Like, wow, this is a really interesting keyboard on this setup. You know, I'm really not, you know, I'm like looking back at the people behind me, right? And I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. Well, wrong number. Anyway, so I'm like doing that thing where like I'm sneaky, you don't see me. And then I turn around as they pass by and I jump up and go, bell noises! At which point, Lagundo, who is talking to someone next to him that I didn't see, turns around and goes, oh my god, you can't do that in real life. Right? But at that same instance, I look just past Lagundo, and I see Tanisha to one side, Tanisha and Chase, and behind Lagundo, the person he was talking to, I look over and see I had just scared the bejesus out of Pearlescent Moon. And I jump and go, bell noises, oh my god, and I just like flop around, I'm like, no! And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, sorry, but well, hi, Pearl, welcome. Oh my god. And then we just keep walking. Like it didn't even happen. They just kept walking and I kept following and we started talking. Right? I think she did find it quite hilarious. But yeah, I just Oh my god. Because it was just Lagundo and Tanisha, perfect. But Pearl, who has no clue what that is. So I did, for the record, successfully scare Lagundo with bell noises. I got a bell noise in real life. It happened. That is a thing that has happened now in real life. Okay? But shortly after this, and essentially for the next 4 hours, 3-ish hours, Lagundo, myself, Tanisha, Chase, and Pearlescent Moon just hung out. It was sick. And we chatted about like all kinds of stuff. But we had to take a picture first because we went down to the giant PogChamp, which was their giant statue of the PogChamp emote that they had made, and it blew smoke out of its nose. So like, let's take a picture, right? Yeah, I bell noise Pearl too. Let's take a picture. So like, yeah, let's take a picture. And Pearl's like, oh, I don't really want one. But and Pearl comes up with this idea on her own. Oh my gosh, I'll photobomb you guys. So if you look really carefully, you can see a pearlescent moon in the background of mine, Lagundo's. Lagundo has, if you saw the picture of Lagundo in the throne of HyperX throne, there's a pearlescent moon in that one as well. Pearl photobombed, like sneakily photobombed in that one as well. So if you see that photo, look for a Pearl. But Pearl photobombed us, which was sick. And then after this, we went and got lunch. Lunch in the convention center. At which point, I learned some fun things about Australia. Australia is apparently very expensive compared to the US because Lagundo and I and Tanisha were kind of complaining about the prices, and Pearl was like, "Oh yeah, you go to it's a really bad butchering an accent here. Oh yeah, you go to some kind of convention and or you go to get your chicken and chips and it's going to be like 17 USD." And it was like, what? It was $11, by the way, for some really good chicken strips, by the way, just the chicken strips. I think it was like 14 with fries. But we basically we got lunch, and we sat on the floor together. It was me and Legs and Pearl and Tanisha. The order was, if this is the wall, it was me, Legs, Pearl, Tanisha, and Chase. Right? And then Legs got up for a while, and I scooted over, and Pearl and I just started talking. And I will say this right now. Pearlescent Moon is one of the sweetest, most amazing people I've had the joy of meeting. Yes, Trent. Hey, Trent, welcome in. I have played Overwatch 2. I played Overwatch 2 at Twitchcon over the weekend, and I've played it. I played it right before I went to Twitchcon as well. But Pearlescent Moon is a sweet, caring soul who should be protected at all costs. She's amazing. She's also got a little bit. She's pretty quick-witted as well. But we just started talking and chatting, and we got to just have some fun. And I asked her a question. I said, "Hey, Pearl, if you had to start over today, what would you what would you do?" And she said, "Honestly, I don't think I could start over today." She says that right now it's really hard to get started as a content creator. So I'm like, whoo boy, I'll have to, at least a Minecraft content creator. So, but yeah, it was pretty cool. What is this video? Okay, but after this, we all walked back to the Twitch Rivals Arena, which was this giant arena. And I sadly didn't get any good photos of the interior of it. But we walked back because we're very confused. Because they're putting on the Balloon World Cup. And also there's a picture here of me, Tanisha, Lagundo, and Pearl doing the piece, Pearl in the back. But yeah. And then eventually something really funny happened here, but I'll first explain what Balloon World Cup was. But not you've seen the photo. Basically, Balloon World Cup is an extreme game of keep the balloon off the floor. It's literally, they build a living room to certain specifications, and then there's a referee who hands the balloon to somebody, and they throw the balloon up in the air, and they have to keep the balloon in the air, and there's a 2-minute countdown timer, and there's rules, like you can't hit it down, you can't hit it into the other player, you have to hit it at least a meter above the ground, like, there was all kinds of rules, and then when they got to the final, like if they tied at 2 minutes in, there was a what's it called? Instant elimination or whatever round, where you weren't allowed to use your hands. You had to use like you could use your elbow, your head, your feet, your knees, your legs, whatever, right? And it was like, oh, that's so weird. Sudden death, that's the word. But yeah, and we were watching that for a while. No, but here's the thing. It's like, this was the United States and Canada finals, national finals, right? The winner of that is going to Barcelona. Like, they're going to Barcelona for the World Cup, like the World Finals, which was like, oh my God. Like, oh my God, this is a real thing. It was a real thing. And apparently someone also broke their leg earlier before we showed up playing. So like, apparently it got heated, which we didn't, I'm glad we didn't see, but it was nutty. Hi, Utah, welcome in. But yeah, so shortly, like kind of while we're chilling there, I'm talking, right? And I realize they had these little packs, mystery packs. Oh, that's where I was before I met up with Legs and Pearl and Tanisha. I was at the loot cave, or the gift shop, where I bought this guy, as well as the jacket that I will grab right now. This amazing jacket, which is got a very, it's amazing. I love this jacket. It's really pretty. It's got the Twitch logo on the front and the Twitch logo on the back, and a beautiful purple for around the hood, and it's really soft. So, but yeah, they had these really cool mystery pouches, right? Where it's a mystery pin pack, right? You grab it and it could be one of like 8 different pins, and they were all emotes, like Twitch emotes. So it was like, you want, right? Like, you just quit, whatever. So I was like, I realized, oh, I still have this. So I'm going to, at what point do I have to start reading off of this? Hold on. I numbered my pages, 1, 2. Okay, perfect. But anyway, I'm like, hey, do you guys want to guess which one it is? Make it fun, right? So I hand it. So I'm like, I get up in front of them, because we were sitting in the front row. You can see once again, like, we're sitting in the front row. There's like floor right in front of us. So I stand up, because there's no one behind us. Like, there wasn't really that many people there at this point in time. And I'm like, do you guys want to guess like which emote it was? Because you could see the emote selections on the back side, right? So I hand it to Tanisha, I hand it to Lagundo, I hand it to Pearl. Each one takes a turn and like feels around and and it's like, okay, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. And Pearl was the only one who actually like felt around. Everyone else kind of guessed, but Pearl kind of felt around, and then Lagundo did it, and then Tanisha did it afterwards. They're like, oh, I thought we were doing this. But Pearl showed me her pouch. And this is the part where this was a really cool moment. You pulled a gold pin? Oh, lucky. They had gold variants of all the pins too. But yeah, so Pearl was the one who showed me this idea of putting the pins on this. Originally, I had them on my lanyard, which was like a light blue green. But initially, that was the way it was. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'll move them to that. And Pearl had guessed it was PogChamp. And then Tanisha had guessed something else, and Legs had guessed cheese. And there was like, okay, I'm gonna open it. I opened it, didn't work. And Pearl goes, man, I really hope I grabbed 3, and I grabbed 3 different ones. What Pearl says. Pearl grabbed 3 unique kinds, right? And then, like, at random, she managed to grab 3 different ones. And she says, but I didn't get the PogChamp. I really wanted the PogChamp one. So I open it, and she had guessed the PogChamp one. And I pull it out, and it's the PogChamp emote, right? And I'm like, Pog, right? I'm like, oh, it's so cool. And then I think, I'm like, oh, this is an opportunity. So I'm like, hey, Pearl, if you want, I'll trade you. I'll give you the PogChamp emote for any of the other normal, like, emote ones that you don't want. Right? And she's like, oh, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I'll take it. I mean, which one do you want? And she holds up her thing. She's like, which one do you want? Not including this one. And she covers up the one that wasn't a part of the pack, which makes sense. I wasn't going to ask her that one, because that was like a whole separate one that she had to pay extra money for. I was like, I mean, whichever one you don't want. She's like, okay, what about this one? This one. And I'm like, yeah, that works. So, Pearlescent Moon and I traded pins, which I love. This is like one of my favorite things from TwitchCon 2022 is a pin that Pearl and I traded for, which was really cool. And after this point, I like grab my bag and I go sit down, and I scoot down next to Pearl. And that's at this point, hey, Pearl, can I get a quick picture real quick? And she's like, yeah, sure. So I take a picture with Pearl, me and Pearl, sitting right next to each other. And you could see the back of Lagundo's bald head right here, right? So it was really fun sitting next to Pearl because we started chatting. And she pulls out hers, right? And she was using the back for coins. She had coins back here because there's a little zipper. You can see it. She had coins in here. She pulls it out and starts going through them. And she's like, and I lean over. I'm like, counting coins? She's like, yeah, I'm trying to. Can you explain them to me? Can you explain to me why a penny is larger? Like, which one's worth 10? And I'm like, well, that's the dime. And she's like, this one? I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, why is the penny large? Why is the one worth larger than the, or bigger? Why is it bigger than the dime? At which point, Lagundo and I are like both sitting there looking at her and like, we're like, we don't really know. It just kind of is. They're actually phasing it out, fun fact, but like, we don't know, right? And so we're kind of explaining currency and we kind of ask, and she apparently has some coins. Tanisha's actually a big coin collector, but we're like exchanging, we're like talking about coins and stuff. We're talking about things. And she's like, yeah, we're in Australia. We have our, our €2 or our $2 coin or a $1 coin, 50-cent coins. She kind of explained to me how the Australian coins work. And we talked about our grievances with America, not including tax and price, which was pretty funny. But it was an entertaining time. But we then she then goes, oh, I've got another question for you. And she looks over at Lagundo and she looks over at me. She like looks at both of us. She says, you guys might know. Why is it no matter where I go, you can't buy a bottle of shampoo for under $5? At which point, because I'm like leaning over, right? I'm doing like the lean so I can see both her and Lagundo at the same time. I just look at Lagundo. And he goes, I can't really help you there. And she goes, oh my gosh. She had asked a bald man why she couldn't buy shampoo for less than $5. And why, and if he knew why. Which I thought was really funny. I thought that was really funny. But yeah. I kind of explained to her like inflate, like I think it has something to do with like, oh, inflation, and if you're not buying the travel packs, whatever, blah 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 blah. It was really funny. She's like, yeah, it's fine. It's actually, fun fact, the reason why Pearl is still on vacation is because she's at Disneyland right now. She told us that like, oh yeah, it's fine. I bought a larger bottle. I'll probably, because she has very long hair. She's like, I'll probably use it all up before I get back, before I have to leave. But I'm gonna be here for an extra 5 days after TwitchCon for going to Disneyland, and she was very excited for that. So, and we jokingly said like, oh, you could trade pins at Disneyland too. But yeah, that was really funny. And then after that was the TwitchCon opening ceremony, which I will show you. Which was another kind of funny thing because of the fact Lagundo, Pearl, and I and Tanisha and Chase had been distracted by the balloon game and shampoo and coins. We missed the opportunity to go upstairs to where the TwitchCon opening ceremony was actually at. So we just stayed in our seats and watched it on the big screen. Big screen. You can actually see this black box here is the fake living room where they have the balloon game. But yeah, we watched it here, and they TwitchCon opening ceremony, they did some cool stuff. It was an opening ceremony. You can watch it on YouTube. The only thing I cared about was the Overwatch 2 cinematic with Kiriko, which they did not show to the audience downstairs. You had to be upstairs to watch it, so I didn't even get to watch that live. I did not get to record any of the balloon games, sadly. I wish I had. It was streamed live, so you can look it up on the Twitch Rivals page. I guarantee there's clips of it. But yeah, it was very saddening that I missed the... That's the wrong button. That we missed the opportunity to go watch that live, but it was okay. It could have been worse. But we ended up just vibing and having fun, and it was okay. Oh geez, I'm just trying to find a clip of the balloon game so you guys can see it. I want to go to clips. Do they have any balloon game? They do have balloon game clips. Here we go. So you guys can kind of see like what's going on here. This is the balloon game.
That first point down to a minute 20 now.
Oh my goodness!
Balloon popped! Too much power. That's our first balloon pop.
Oh my goodness! No, that's what we need, an admin check on those biceps. I mean, let's take a look.
But see, they were just in a living room, right?
Down, but Nessa here just went fully unloaded, full sent right into the balloon. Bang! Wow!
But like, it was
like
just
a knife strike.
keep the balloon up, keep the balloon from hitting the ground, right? Like, shut up, shut up, shut up. Like,
I mean, he even said it. You watched him call it on himself. He knew that he had messed that hit up. So, love that this is.
but yeah, like it was just crazy. I don't know what to deal with that. I didn't see that live, but it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. But yeah, that's basically at this point in time. You know, that ended. Pearl went off. Pearl had to go. Actually, no. Pearl, Lagundo, and I kind of walked around and introduced her to a few sponsors, and I actually helped her find somebody because she was looking for someone at the Logitech booth or at the Lenovo booth, and I was like, yeah, oh, what's their name? And then she's very similar to Tanisha in the way that she like was like nervous to go up to somebody and just kind of ask. So I walked over to a crowd of what looked like Lenovo employees and said, hey, have you seen this guy? And they're like, yeah, actually he's not here right now, but this guy can help him. I said, oh, and he said, oh, are you here for the blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, oh, no, not me, but my friend here, she was. And then I got the connection made and it was pretty cool. I don't think anything came of it. I don't really know. Lagundo and I took a step back as to not eavesdrop, but hydrate reminder. Everyone have water. But yeah, Lagundo and I took another fun picture before we left to go out. But yeah, we were hanging out with the Pearl and kind of walking around from booth to booth, doing the thing that me and Lagundo did in the morning. We did in the afternoon again with Pearl and kind of introduced her to a bunch of people that we'd already met, which was really fun. And then at this point, Lagundo walks over and meets one of his buddies, Rox, who is really cool. If he's in chat, if he comes into chat at all, we'll say hi to him. But he was really cool, dude. He's another coding streamer, knows Nate codes as well. And you know, it's getting late. It's getting like almost closing time. TwitchCon closes at 6, and it's like 5:52. And Laguna walks over and says, "Hey man, what's up?" And he says, "Do you have any?" And he goes, "Do you have any plans for tonight?" I'm like, and Laguna goes, "No, I don't." And so his buddy Rox pulls out a little invite card that he'd gotten to a party that Blurb was hosting. Blurb was a company there, and hands it to Legs and go, "Congratulations, you've now been invited. Give him my name, and you can go hang. You can go hang there. Hey, that's me. That is you. But yeah, they can like go to this." So Lagundo looks down at it, looks over at me, looks down at it, and is like, "What are we gonna do?" So and then at like 5:58, 5:59, like we gotta go find the Blurb booth because we could maybe get me an invite, right? So we're like frantically walking around. Turns out the Blurb booth was literally right behind us, but we didn't see it. So we walked all the way over to the other side of TwitchCon. Then we had to leave. So my Friday night was kind of anticlimactic. It was all right, but like Lagundo and I walked out of TwitchCon. We went over, and Lagundo's like, "I'm going to this." I told him, it was like, "You are," because he was feeling bad, because I didn't get an invite. So it's like, no, I told him, "No, you go, right? You go, you have fun, you network. I'm gonna go back to my bed. I'm gonna go back to my hotel, take a nice long shower, kind of take it in everything that's happened today, and I'm gonna go to bed." I got back to my hotel about 7:30. That's when I ate the rest of I bought a burrito, a little like half cut wrap. So I ate that for dinner. And then no, I didn't have anything for dinner because I ate dinner in TwitchCon like 30 minutes before. Ignore that. But I went home, I took a shower, I relaxed. I called my girlfriend for an hour. It was great. And then relaxed, did that. I think I might have inspired him. Oh yeah. Rox did that gave that. It was really funny. I wish I got to go. Laguna told me it was pretty fun. He did get dropped off in a murder alley almost, which was pretty funny. He told me about, but he'll have to tell you that story. But yeah, that basically brings an end to TwitchCon day 1. We are 1 hour into stream. So, end of TwitchCon day 1, right? It was a lot of fun. Meeting and hanging out with Pearl for like 3 hours, absolutely bonkers and insane. It was so freaking cool. Right? So now, quick little sidetrack. I have some big announcements. And then we'll get into TwitchCon Day 2. Big announcements, and then we'll get into TwitchCon Day 2. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, there are going to be some big changes coming to my channel. Mostly Twitch. This mostly applies to Twitch because I was just at TwitchCon. YouTube will probably say the same. Twitch is making a big difference. Maybe not. We'll see. I might do some YouTube stuff too. But I have some big changes coming, okay? First off, the Minecraft you know and love is not going anywhere. I will be still streaming Minecraft. I'm going to be overhauling the entire channel. The profile picture, that's going to stay the same. I love that. I love that to death. That's not going anywhere. I'm actually going to pull it up right now so I can like look at the channel and kind of describe it in detail. You guys can scroll through with me. Hold on. Let's watch ourselves. Let's watch ourselves, guys. Why not? Anyway. So kind of coming down here. If you've noticed, there's some issues with my channel. The profile picture, this is old and outdated. All this stuff here, I'm going to go through and change all of this. All this stuff is getting tweaked. The bio is getting tweaked. The profile picture staying the same, right? My overlay, so the part that you can see here, which I'm now going to go back to this. Wrong button. Okay. This overlay is going to be tweaked. The overlay here, where it's actually, I don't want to spoil anything. This overlay, like the webcam bit, this part here, the chat up there, the alert whenever someone follows or anything like that, I'm going to change all of that. I'm going to improve it and make it look so much better because right now it just looks kind of meh, right? It gets the job done, but it does not look good. It does not give, right? Like, it gives someone a reason to go, man, I don't like their stream, right? Because they didn't put that much quality in the overlay. I really didn't put that much effort into the overlay. I put the minimum amount of effort to make it look okay. I want it to look really, really good. So, once I've moved, because this has to happen, because I have a lot of stuff happening within the next week and a half that has to happen first. Once I've moved, expect an entire, expect an entire overhaul to the way stream looks. Okay? That's one. Two, big announcement. Once again to repeat, the Minecraft you know and love is not going anywhere. I have built this entire community off of Minecraft, and I do not plan on going anywhere with that. We will continue to be streaming Minecraft. But, and I say this lovingly, I'm going to play more games on stream. It took going to TwitchCon and talking to some people to really realize that, man, like Pearlescent Moon said this, that like Minecraft is oversaturated, right? It's an oversaturated genre. If you are just playing Minecraft, you are at the bottom of a very long list, right? So I'm going to be playing more games on stream, and it's going to range. It's going to be vary greatly. We've already played Sea of Thieves on stream, so you guys are kind of familiar with that. So, and also this list is not like this isn't a comprehensive list. This is just a list that where is it? I wrote it down somewhere. 1 second. Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Where did I write this down? Oh no. Ads. Okay, perfect. I have time to find where the heck my notes are. Okay, perfect. I found it. Hi, Strawberry Fields. Welcome in. Perfect. Okay. Wait, are there ads running? Are there ads running? Yes, okay. Hello, Strawberry Fields. Welcome in. Done? Are the ads done? Ads are done? Okay. I found my notes. While you guys were in ads, I found my notes. So, okay. So, also, it kind of gives me the big announcement stuff. So, I will be... There's a couple things. Oh, I whoosh. r/whoosh. Anyway, Minecraft. So, the list of games I've already thought of that I want to stream. Minecraft. Got that one. That one's not going anywhere. Cult of the Lamb. I'm going to stream Cult of the Lamb. I have not gotten the chance to play it. I was wondering about playing it. I'm going to play it. Undertale. I'm going to play Undertale. I've never played Undertale before. I really want to stream it. Overwatch. Overwatch 2 just came out. I absolutely love Overwatch. I've always loved Overwatch. I originally wanted to stream Overwatch. When I first started streaming, you can go back into the clips of my channel, long time ago. The very first one is an Overwatch stream. I've always wanted to be an Overwatch streamer. I'm not going to be an Overwatch streamer, but I'm going to play it a couple times, every once in a while. Also, with the Overwatch streams, I'm going to preface this. I cannot control voice chat. I'm going to try to play mostly muted, but there are going to be times where I'm going to have to be in VC for things. So I cannot control the players. I cannot control cursing. I will not curse. I'm going to make sure that people don't curse as much as I can. Play some more, stuff like that. I never play Grounded. I have no interest in playing Grounded, but maybe in the future I have to look into it more. I don't know anything about it. Sea of Thieves, I already mentioned that. More just chatting, streams like this. If I have a story to tell you guys, yeah, I'll post a disclaimer too. I'm going to post all of this stuff. Excuse me. This big announcement stuff, I have it written down here. So after stream, I'm going to post in my Discord, hey guys, expect this change, these changes, boom. Right? Also, for those of you who have been here for a little bit longer, if you remember Stream Raiders through Captain.tv, I'm bringing that back for some streams. We're going to try to do some more Stream Raiders, or they have a new game called Stream Pirates. Always seems fun even watching you. Even watching you makes me motion sick. Okay, Devoir, there's things we can do to address that. So I can make sure I can try to, there's things I can do to address it. There's a setting in game that really can help with that. So we can work on that. I'm going to get good. But yeah, we're going to do more just chatting. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. Oh, very cool, Kami. Very cool. Also, it's a little warm in here. Hi, Billy. Welcome in. Yeah, we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. Stream Raiders is going to come back. Overwatch, Minecraft, Cult of the Lamb, Undertale, Sea of Thieves, just chatting, all kinds of stuff. Basically, Hunter the kids, but everything wants to kill you. Okay, maybe. Goose Duck. Viking, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Goose Duck with the Dominion folks and other people who want to play it. Like, stuff like that. Mix It Up. The Mix It Up bot that I currently use. I use Mix It Up for all those sound effects alerts that you guys can redeem, or Express Point Lurk or anything like that. I use Mix It Up in a very fundamental, basic level. I am going to try to learn how to use it a bit better to help improve the quality of stream. So someone raids, like it does some automatic stuff. Someone follows, does automatic stuff. Things like that. And then also getting TikTok streams set up properly. Because streaming from the phone works. Maybe Wrath of Dominion. Yeah. Wrath of Dominion. Streaming on TikTok with my phone works, but it's very much not the place. So expect me to figure that out as well. So, any questions about the alerts? Any questions about the big announcements before I move on? Does anybody have any questions about the announcements? Meep. Because I can continue to do stuff. Should I make a game suggestion in Discord? Oh, maybe, yeah. Dual stream from PC to TikTok. Is that what you mean? Maybe. Anyway. Yes. Anyway. Thank you, Nate. Thank you. So basically, improving your overlay and 2 variety streamer. So, not variety. I want to specify. It is not going to be, I'm switching to variety. It is going to be, I'm going to continue streaming Minecraft. High Valley follow for sure. Thank you, Nate. I'm going to continue streaming Minecraft primarily. Dominion SMP Season 2 is coming soon. I cannot spoil any specific release dates, but it's coming soon. And once we officially release episode 1s, I'm going to be able to stream Dominion. I'm going to be streaming Dominion SMP a whole lot, as well as hardcore when I feel like it, maybe Plazacraft, maybe things like that. But Minecraft, at least 4 days. So I have 4 days of the week that I stream Minecraft for at least 2 of them. Probably. And then it'll be one of those things where it's like, what am I in the mood to stream? That's what I'll stream. And I don't want to do like a variety in the sense of it's a different game every single time I play a different game. I want it to be like Minecraft. I want to be a Minecraft streamer who also plays, you know, Overwatch and Sea of Thieves, as well as a variety game. So like I want to, or like Overwatch and Apex and Sea of Thieves and a variety game, or whatever games that I like playing, games that I play in my free time. I want to play on stream too, but a Minecraft variety streamer, yeah. But like it's basically gonna be. It was in Fix's latest stream, October 7th. It's October 11th, so we kind of missed that date. But basically, I'm gonna be still primarily streaming Minecraft. But I will be, like, you know, I'll be playing other games too. So it's gonna be fun. Kind of like, I know a couple people who used to stream. They do Minecraft for 2 hours, and then they would switch and play Valorant or Overwatch. Right? I don't want to do that. I want, if it's a streaming one game, I want it to stay that one game. But something like that. She's a variety streamer, mostly streams a variety of Minecraft. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Utah Thalman. Great way to put it. Yes. So I guess like that. A variety of Minecraft with some variety mixed in. But yeah, I guess maybe I should call it variety then. But I can tell you right now, when Dominion Season 2 launches, I'm pretty much going to want to stream nothing but Dominion. So, yeah. Anywho, let's get back to the story. Day 2 of TwitchCon. I took a picture out front of the TwitchCon venue every single day because it was pretty. A little cloudy, but TwitchCon venue, once again. You can see this is the queue to get in on the second day. There's a really ridiculously long line for absolutely no reason. It was very funny. But yeah, TwitchCon day 2. Let's get started. So, oh no, I have to find my pages again. I'm going for the programmer main variety alt. Plus, plan is to interview people from tech and to end the interviews with a gaming session. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Forced variety streaming. That sounds like fun, actually. That's a good idea. But yeah, okay. Okay, so day 2 of TwitchCon. I'm gonna go back to this. There's a bit of a time skip before. Where am I? Page 3. Where's page 4? Uh-oh. Page 4. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate and the lurk. That sounds really fun, Nate. But yeah, okay. I gotta remember everything. Double class Viking. The world of D&D. Yes, the world is D&D. So basically, where's my page 2? TwitchCon day 2. Blurp. The people that invited Lagundo to his party, we went and chatted with them. I then, on my own, because Laguna wanted to go up to the partner lounge and kind of relax a little bit, I, on my own, went to go to the Stream Captain, which is the Stream Raiders thing, to get that set up, right? Talk to them about their partner program or whatever. A poll, who went to TwitchCon? I think it's just you, bud. But we could check. You and Nate are probably the only two, but I can run a poll real quick. Did you go to TwitchCon? Yes. No. Boop. Start poll. There you go. But yes, yeah. What was I saying? But yes, so I went and talked to them. They have an interesting partner program, but it's not a sponsorship type thing. But if you hit the partner level, you get a revenue share of all the skins that you sell. So, or get sold, whatever. I wasn't like basically when Laguna wasn't there, it didn't get a lot of conversations about like sponsorships. There's a lot more about affiliate program and sponsorship and partnerships, and it's not. Yeah. So I was like, "Hey, Garlini, welcome in." But yeah, and then I went and chat with the Mix It Up booth, which is where I got the idea for the hydration. Oh yeah, no, water is so good. I know how important. No, okay. Sidetrack, Giano. I was hospitalized at the age of 5 because I was sick, and water tasted weird, so I didn't drink water for 2 days straight. I know the importance of hydration. I had an IV in my arm for 38-ish hours to get me rehydrated and sick. So I understand the importance of hydration. Trust me. Anyway. Yeah. So I talked to Mix It Up booth. I learned a little bit more about their program, which is really sick. I also got the contact information for, also, yes, California water is gross. Absolutely disgusting. Tasted bad. Bleh. But the water here, oh, so good. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, at this point, after chatting with some folks, I met up again with Laguno and Tanisha because we went and watched the Minecraft MOBA. So for those of you who didn't, oh yeah, no, Little Notebook is so good. I had this little guy on me. He fit in my bag so perfectly with a pen, and then I would just, whenever I did something, I'd pull it out and write it down. I did it right afterwards, right? We cure for most headaches is hydration. Yes, it is. That's what I do. The nice thing about living at high elevation is that you get the water first. This is my Sea of Thieves notebook. But yeah, I took notes. It was really cool. But we went and watched the Minecraft MOBA. For those of you who don't know what a MOBA is, League of Legends is a MOBA. Basically, Pika Clicks and his team have made a MOBA in Minecraft, and they played it at Minecraft at Twitch Rivals, right? And Lagundo, Tanisha, Chase, and I went and watched it a little bit. They played a best. They did a tournament. If you watched like Scott Smajor's team versus Hannah Rose's team and like all kinds of people, right? And like it was really cool. It was 5v5 tournament. And it was really, there were 4 teams, there were 3 games or 4 games total. You know, you had your first 2 matches, then you had the 3rd place match and the 1st place match. I watched the first match, and then I was like, you know, guys, I gotta go. I have something important I must attend. So I left. I left the convention. You're probably thinking, why the heck would you leave the convention? I went to the historic Gaslamp Quarters, which is right across the street from the convention center, which was really cool. Because I had a lunch to attend. To be fair, I didn't get any food there, but I'll tell about that in a sec. But yeah, I went to the historic Gaslamp Quarters for Gaslamp. It was a Gaslamp Quarter, not the Gaslamp District. That is a very different thing. Gaslamp Quarters. But yeah, so yeah, I'm here. I'm walking down. I bump into this guy. Anybody recognize this dude? Here's a better picture for you. Anybody recognize this guy? Our local water gets bottled into Dasani, yet it tastes better than Dasani somehow. Oh, interesting. It's okay if no one does, but I'm just curious if anybody recognizes this guy. Because I bumped into this guy on my way to this very special lunch that I went to. And it was completely on accident. And I bumped into him. And I was like, oh my God! I've been watching you since like 2015 when you were first playing, when you used to only play Team Fortress 2. And then you switched into Variety. I watched you explode through the Variety and you're a huge inspiration. And he said in his Irish accent, oh, thanks. It's big. And he was super awkward. He's talked about it on his streams. He's super socially awkward when he meets people. So he's like, he like avoids eye contact, but like he tries to like look at them and his hand is like a limp noodle. But, that's RT Game. RT Game. One of my favorite YouTubers of all time. An absolute icon. Wonderful man. If you've never heard of RT Game before, I highly recommend checking him out. He's so kind. It was really funny because this first picture, it was like, oh, let's take a picture. He's like, oh yeah. And he's like, oh, the sun. Right? It looks like I'm saluting. I'm like, oh, let's take another one real quick. Just turn this way. And it was much better. And, but yeah, I bumped into RT, which was sick. And shortly after this, I finally arrived at my destination. The purpose of my destination? A TikTok lunch. All of the TikTok promotional team had invited all of their TikTok partners, because fun fact, I am a TikTok partner.
WorkMNG here. Did you tell Filsa that he is the greatest dad in Minecraft?
I did not, no. I asked him how difficult it was to invent Minecraft. No, I didn't. I did not, but it was really cool to talk to Filza. Hey, Meg, thank you, dude. 22 months. Holy cow. Hearts and hugs. To fight legs for that one, I think. But he's Filza, man. He's Filza. But yeah, I was invited to a TikTok lunch because I am, fun fact, a TikTok partner. So I get invited to this like bar and grill place, and it was really nice. And I show up and I walk up, and all of a sudden I'm like, dang, this is a line. And someone walks back and says, by the way, we won't be able to seat anybody for about an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. So if you're here for the TikTok thing, be patient. If you're not here for the TikTok thing, I'm sorry, but we can't seat you. And I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, I got to finally meet Hadrian. This guy's awesome. I really hope I'm not breaking an NDA here. But I got to meet up with my TikTok manager, who is absolutely a freaking awesome dude. We got to talk a little bit. I didn't stick around for the lunch because food. I was hungry. So I went back to the convention center and got lunch. And the TikTok lunch ended in an hour anyway, so I probably wouldn't have gotten inside. But I got to meet up with my TikTok manager, which was really, really sick. And a little bit of a time travel, go back about an hour and a half, about an hour. Okami, if you're okay with me showing off this picture, let me know. I realize now I don't think I got permission from you to show you off what you look like on stream, despite the fact I've kind of already shown it. But are you good with me showing a picture of you? Okay. The only person who sought me out at TwitchCon, Okami fan. He was here to see me, Legs, and Tanisha. Sadly, I don't think you got to see Legs, right? Legs felt bad. I'll tell you, Legs feels bad. He didn't get to see you. He was telling me, he's like, dang it, I missed him. But yeah, Okami fan and I got to, this is a picture from Okami fan's phone. By the way, your phone has that really cool like focus thing, which is really cool, but it was so cool. It was so cool to see you, dude. You made my entire TwitchCon, man. The fact that you, a person who watches my streams, was at TwitchCon and sought me out and asked to like, oh my God, it was so cool. Peanut Squirrel was not there. No, Peanut Squirrel was not there. But it was just so cool, man. It was so cool. And it made me so happy. And you're a legend. So thank you. And you also got way more pins than I did. Quick show off of your pin collection. You got way more pins than I did. I got that one and the cheese. And then you got all three of the ones that I got. So, wow. Plus more. And I also, yeah, you can see it here. I also signed, they asked me to sign their badge, which I did, which is really cool. So Okami fan, congratulations. You officially have the very first ever Viking pilot autograph. Yeah, it was really, really cool. It was really, really cool. So yeah, that was sick. And then shortly after, so now jump back after the TikTok lunch. I go back and I get actual food, and I bump into Jesse Mama and Kim and Jax, and this person, I forgot the name, I've already started addicted pin collecting, very nice. But if you know who Kim and Jax is, if you know who Jesse Mama is, that's Jesse Mama, that's Kim and Jax. I bumped into them. Jesse Mama was waiting for Kim and Jax, and then gonna go see a panel that I just so happened to be going to as well. So Jesse Mama and I, after I have a jacket actually covered in pins. Nice. But yeah, so this was Kim and Jax. It was cool to see her. She didn't really recognize me, but I recognized her, which is cool. But yeah, we went to a panel called Building Your Community. It was a Building Your Community panel that we were interested in. So yeah. We went and it was cool. They have a whole bunch of stuff like small, brief connections have a positive impact. So like just saying hi to somebody when they come into chat, right? That's huge. Connect with a wider audience. Predictions are the highest level of channel point usage, and custom channel point rewards are awesome, right? And community moments are a new thing, and co-creation and polls, right? They're for co-creation where you guys can help. And this is page 3. Whoop. And you collect coins. Very cool. I'm sorry, misclick. Individual recognition is important. So like saying, Solar, how dare you misclick? I see you. No, but things like that. And then, yeah, set up highlights, which is something I'm going to hopefully be able to set up. We'll see. But issue is saying hi to people can be stunted by latency. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Basically with viewers. Yeah. It's and then all kinds of stuff. Co-create with your audience. They're gonna be adding a whole thing that's gonna be really cool. But it's pretty sick. That panel was really cool. I only went to 2 panels or 3 panels, and only the first one was a good panel. The other ones after that were kind of boring or things like it was really just them talking about features that I already used. So it was like, oh, okay. Taking notes over here. Thank you, Nate. I try to read every single message, so it's important to read the messages. But they're bringing on Guest Star, which is coming out next month, which is going to be very interesting. Almost as good as my typing. I can almost talk as fast as you can type. Is that what you're saying? But yeah, it's a quality chatter. Yes. What I was trying to type is I've been watching a streamer YouTuber recently who I have been watching him since I was in high school. I have like 40k points because there's nothing funny to use them on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to make more channel point redemptions and more unique things like that. Oh, do it, Okami fan. But yeah, then there was the next panel I went to right after that. If you want to try it, like guest star, check out. Oh, no links in chat. But guest star is a new feature coming, which will be cool, basically. And then they also have you missed one of my messages 5 streams ago. Get wrecked. More emotes. Yeah, I'll try more emotes. You can whisper link to make a post for you, Nate. Yeah, that works. Yeah, they basically earning money on Twitch was the last one that I went to. Ping.gg. Ping.gg. Okay. But I went to a panel called Earning Money on Twitch, and basically they just talked about ads. Their goal with ads is to make them easier and more lucrative, but less disruptive for viewers. We'll see how far that actually comes along, but that's what they said. So hopefully that's the truth. Affiliates get 55% of ad revenue if they run 3 minutes of ads per hour, which is what I do. So I should be getting that. I hope I get that. I think so. I run 1.5 minutes of ads every 27 minutes, so should be good. And then sponsorships. They're going to be releasing some kind of sponsorship like thing soon, which would be cool. But yeah. Hydrate. Thank you, Okami fan. Exactly, Solar. Exactly. Ping.gg. Oh, interesting. Easier than cheating in... Okay, now I know whoever made this is an absolute gamer. Easier than cheating in TF2. That is like one of the big like things. Oh my god. I hate it, but I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I'll stream Team Fortress 2 too. Who knows? But yeah. Dude, thank you guys. Thank you. But yeah, anyway. Ping.gg. I have the web page open. Check it out later. But yeah, what else? Is there anything interesting else that happened on day 2? I saw this. I wandered Artist Alley, which was funny. Nope. I want page 5. Hold on. I'm not a fan of PvP. Fair enough. I've played a lot of Team Fortress 2, 1,000 hours. So, but yeah, I saw this on day 2 too, and it was pretty funny. It's a Vaporeon jail. They deserve it. The sheriff. This guy's in here for felony tax evasion. This guy is illegal sports betting, election fraud. I can't read that one, and illegal parking. This was in Artist Alley, which I walked through Artist Alley. And for those of you who don't know what Artist Alley is, I should have taken a picture, but it's basically just a giant room upstairs where they have all the artists. You spent roughly $1,000 at Artist Alley? Oh my god. You're loaded, bro. My one note is Artist Alley is expensive. Oh my god. I didn't buy a single thing at Artist Alley, but I really wanted to. Artist Alley was cool, but it was very expensive. Very expensive. But yeah, I didn't buy anything, but I wanted to. But oh my god, it was so cool. But yeah, hi Sean White, welcome in. Essentially, that brings about an end to day 2. Sort of. No. Hold on. I kind of have to scroll down to the very bottom here. At the end of the day, Tanisha, Lagundo said, "Man, I really just want to get a good dinner with the minion." So there's this picture here now. Lagundo, Viking, and Tanisha, the goat, the pig, and the ghost went out to dinner. We went to the restaurant at Tan's Hotel. It was a patio hotel like place. All 3 of us got the burger. The burger was, I thought, very good. It was a very basic burger. Like, it was just a burger with bacon. It was a very, very, very good burger, but dude, I'm getting to you in a sec, Callie. We're getting to you in a sec, brother. Welcome in, Callie. You got another fantastic person that I met at the good old con of Twitch. But welcome in, dude. I'm going over story time. I got my little notebook, and I'm telling stories about TwitchCon. Little bit of context about Kali Yuga, guys. Kali Yuga is a Pokemon streamer. Used to hold the world record for the single most amount of losses in a single game of a single game. Pokemon, I think it was Pokemon Red, I think is what you said. It's over 7,000, like in a row. You lost it 7,000 times in a row. I could be wrong. But if you want to follow an absolute California 10 of a man, go follow Kali Yuga. If you like Pokemon, seriously, do it. The guy's hilarious. I watched the stream last night yesterday while I was layover in a hotel. I spoke a little bit in it, but I lurked quite a bit. Man's funny. Man's got some comedy tied array in him. So everyone should check him out 100%. But yeah, anyway, back to this picture. We had dinner. It was fantastic. Tanisha got invited to another party by Filza. Filza and Kristen invited Tanisha to a party. So she left a little bit early. Laguna and I kind of wandered around San Diego for a little while, downtown San Diego. Or I think that's downtown. I don't know. And then eventually, too far. Whoop, 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 whoop. Where am I? We come across this, which was cool. This just happened. This was weird. This. Just look at them all. Look at them all. There's so many. And there was like a couple hundred of these guys. Like, just biking, like a big, like, it's not a biker gang, but it's like a bike gang, like a bicycle gang. It was so weird. But, yeah, that pretty much, basically nothing ever came of Saturday night. We'd actually end up going and doing anything. We sat in Lake's hotel lobby for a little while chatting about stuff, and then I went home and went to bed. A pack of cyclists. Yes, a pack of cyclists. Not the triathlon. That definitely was not the triathlon. I know on Saturday there was a march. Yeah, there was a march for Iran. Lagundo and I had to walk through it to get back to his hotel. But it was really funny. A herd of cyclists, yes. We walked through it. It was really cool. It was interesting, to say the least. Yeah. But that brings about an end to day 2. Day 3. I didn't upload the picture for day 3, but I took a picture out front. Day 3 was, oh boy. I don't have any pictures for the start of day 3, but I have more pictures as we go about. So I started off day 3 with a scavenger hunt. A scavenger hunt. So the Captain.tv, the Stream Raiders people had a little scavenger hunt set up. So you basically be given a little map with a pin on it, and your goal was to go find other pirate NPCs that were holding like yellow exclamation points. Walk up to them and tell them, "Hey, I'm here for the scavenger hunt," and they would give you a pin. Then you had to go find the other one, right? That was pretty fun. I did that pretty quickly. It was a neat little thing, you know, just walk around, and then they had like a really cool like 3D. Okay, I missed a lot. Start over. We are 1.5 hours into this. I am not starting over, but you can watch the VOD tomorrow or tonight afterwards. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Excuse me. Anyway. Yeah. And then after that, there's ads. Okay. Well, I'll wait for the ads to go away. Wait for the ads to go away. Wait for the ads to go away. Waiting for ads to go away. Let me know when you're free from the ads, ladies and gentlemen. Day 3, we're getting good on time as well. Day 3 was definitely a fun day. Good night, Giano. Sleep well. Is everyone free from the ads? Are the ads over? I think the ads are over. Okay, so. Apologies. Anyway, day 3. So, once again, start the scavenger hunt. After the scavenger hunt, I went and chatted with... Where's that hoodie? Hold on. I got a new hoodie. 1 second. Oh. Don't mind the mess. There's no mess. There is no mess in Vikings room. There is no war in Bossing Say. I got this hoodie for free. If it's backwards, it says anti-gaming chair gamers club. Which is kind of ironic because I'm sitting in a technically a racing chair, anti-racing chair gamers club. I'm technically sitting in a racing chair, sort of, kind of. It's a Secret Lab, so it's like a little bit nicer than a racing chair. But I talked to Mavix, which is the company that I talked to. They, oh my God, they make the mesh chairs that are really nice. And I'm telling you right now, if anything ever happens to this chair, I'll be sad because the Overwatch chair will go away, but I will be buying a Mavix chair because they are so comfy. Anyway. Yeah. Cool. What happened next? Oh, as soon as I finished up with that, I went and I bumped back into Tanisha. Yeah, so Tanisha, Lagundo, and I met back up. And Tanisha and I did the Streamlabs scavenger hunt, because Streamlabs had one too, where I got some free pins, and I also figured out a really cool website to check out. But I bumped into the most famous man of all and took a picture with him. The man himself. The man himself. Also, Shy Priestess 27. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? If you want to tell us how your day is going, go for it. If not, don't. It's up to you. But welcome in. We're very happy to have you. But yeah, free political. Tanisha, hey! Speak of the devil and they shall appear. How are you feeling, Tantan? Are you feeling better? Hope you're feeling better. I'm still negative. Those of you who don't know, poor Tanisha over here is sick, so hope she's feeling better. Hearts and hugs for Tanisha. But yeah, I got to take a picture with Steve, which is pretty funny. But after this, something happened that was really Okami. Gifting a sub to Tanisha. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. It's terrible. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what? We could do it together right now. Hold on. Live temperature check. Live on stream. Hold on. Temperature check. Oh no. Okay, actually, oh no. Actually, oh no. Uh-oh, this was supposed to be a gag. No, this was supposed to be a joke. Take it back. Okay. I don't think you... that says 99.4. That's supposed to be a joke! Oh, God. That's supposed to be a joke! 99.4 is very high for me. Vikings average body temperature is around 97. Like 97.2. So a 99.4? Anyway. Yeah, when Tanisha first tested positive, she was 96. So, like, I have not had any symptoms other than a bit of a temperature, apparently. I tested negative last night. I'm going to test again tomorrow. My plan was to test again tomorrow morning because, like, you know, take the test, wait 2 days, wait 2 days, 3 days, take another test to be safe. But, who's going to tell Callie? Who's going to tell Callie? Hey, Callie. Actually, genuinely, though, I guess, yeah, Callie, you might want to get yourself tested. Because I didn't technically hang out with Tanisha at all like I didn't get to say goodbye to Tanisha, which I'm still salty. No, I'm kidding. But I didn't get to say bye to Tanisha. So technically, I didn't have any interactions with Tanisha after like 12 or like 11:30 on Sunday. So no big deal. You were mentally prepared. To be fair, I was like very nervous. I really hope I don't have it. I mean, if I got it, it means I could finish my video that I need to finish really quickly before Thursday for some specific reason. But if I don't, but then I also miss work and don't get paid money, but I also miss classes and oh my God. So I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick, but I don't want to get sick. So, but anyway, yeah. I'm going to be testing again tomorrow for like, you got flu last year. Flu was 1000% worse. Oof. I have been very fortunate. Well, not in the last month. Before the last month, I haven't gotten really sick. Last month, and pretty much all of last month, started off first 2 weeks. I had a sinus infection and an ear infection for 2 weeks. I felt better for 2 whole days afterwards, and then I got sick again with another different infection that we don't know where it came from. Yeah, that was probably the best, honestly. I was messed up for the entire time. Yeah. Got a cough right after my wedding. Oh, no. Oh, no. But yeah, hi, caveman. But yeah, still drink water. Yeah. I have drank about 4 of these today, so. Dude, flu. I was fever sleeping 16 hours a day. Oof. But yeah, oh, by the way, that reminds me, quickly going back to my announcements, Pokemon games might also be something I start throwing in for variety. I don't want to pay the money for them, but like if I could find a way to get my Switch to have a capture card, this is further down the line, like once I'm more set up in after my move. But Tanisha, this is one person that I really wish you'd gotten to meet. I don't think you got to meet Callie. Callie and Lagundo and I met, but let me continue my story though. So after going to seeing Steve and Streamlabs, Tanisha, Lagundo, and I tweeted out, hey, we're doing a Dominion meetup. If you are here and you like Dominion and you want to see us, come meet us up. Very sadly, no one showed up. Which is okay. We didn't expect anyone to show up. I had collabs on Twitch and got COVID the day before. Oh my God. Oh, dude. I was trying to record clips for this certain SMP that's releasing soon, and I was sick for the whole time. There's one clip that I want to re-record, but now the person who I recorded it with is sick, so we can't re-record it without one of us being sick. So, but it's pretty funny. What mob will I vote for? I don't know yet. We'll see. And like 30 people said it was great. Yeah, no. Our viral thing is around December. It was legit worse than COVID. Oh my God. Yeah, normal ones also exist too. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that's disgusting. But yeah. I'm gonna go back to this. I went. Now this is a little bit off. Now for the people who don't play Minecraft, who only play Minecraft here and don't play Overwatch, this will mean nothing to you. But this is Jake and Mr. X. These guys. Jake is a professional Overwatch League player, turned announcer, turned back to Overwatch League player, and Mr. X is an Overwatch League announcer. I have been watching them since the inaugural season in 2018. Or whenever Jake joined. It was sick. I got to meet them. They did a picture. And then after that, I went and played some Overwatch too! At Twitchcon! It was really fun. It was really cool. I heckin' love watching over. Watching over what? But yeah, I got to play some Overwatch 2, which was a lot of fun. I met some cool people. I went to another panel where I saw this sign. It's not wrong, but it's also... Why? Yeah, there were funny signs like this all over TwitchCon. And then at this point, I headed to a panel, and then about 5 minutes into the panel, I get a text from Lagundo. Hey, we're hanging out with Pearl again. We're currently at the Artist Alley. So I dipped. I'm like, okay, bye. I also got this cool picture of myself before that in front of the big harbor in San Diego. Really cool. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Southern Cal, SoCal, if I'm allowed to say that, not being from there, but SoCal, really nice. It's very expensive. What mob I'm most likely to vote for, Caveman? I really don't know. Between the Sniffer or the Golem, one of the two. But yeah, also I got this picture here. For those of you wondering what this is the line for Amaranth's meet and greet was the longest one, like, of that day. And that little white hat right there, that's Amaranth. But I took a picture of that for Game Time with Eric because he makes jokes about Amaranth all the time. But yeah. Okay, I'm not going to lie. That one kind of got me, even though I'm not in game right now. Anyway. So I met back up with Pearl and Lagundo. At this time, I don't know where Tanisha was. I think Tanisha was hanging out with... I think you were hanging out with someone else. Or going to check on Chase, one of the two. But Lagundo, Pearl, and I were just kind of hanging around in Artist Alley. And I met Willow, who's another Minecraft streamer, who's super cool. Maybe I'll get to do something with them one day. But they're a member of Rats SMP now, which is really cool. But a streamer I watch actually ran into Amaranth on the stream. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, basically, Tanisha left. Oh, did you leave at this point? Were you gone at this time? Okay, that makes sense. Tanisha was gone. Anyway, Pearl, Lagundo, and I just kind of stood around in Artist Alley, and Pearl was like, I think I'm gonna do an official like tweet saying like, hey, if you want to meet up, I'm Pearlescent Moon. I'm gonna be at this place. Come say hi. So Pearl tweeted it out, and then Lagundo and I kind of hung around her, and then random people. Also, okay, before that, hold on, this is important. I walk up and Pearl looks at me and goes, hey, have you seen anybody with a red cape and a blonde wig? And I'm thinking to myself, Technoblade cosplay? Right? Because a bit of context, like, this is a picture I took of some cosplayers that were like role-playing. They were role-playing the Dream SMP stuff. And this was Dream, Tommy, and then Techno, right? And there was a couple Techno cosplayers who were like wearing red capes and had wigs. And I was like, Techno cosplay? And then as soon as they do that, Laguna goes person, that person right there. And we turn around and there's someone cosplaying as Pearlescent Moon. I said bye to them right before that. And then I left. Oh, fair enough. Okay. And then, so yeah, Pearl, this person was cosplaying as Pearl and Pearl wanted to meet them and they hung out. It was really cute. And then Pearl tweeted out that thing. And then a bunch of people came up and said hi to Pearl, which was sick. And then I'm not friends with Pearl, but I'm definitely on good terms with Pearl and now acquaintances. Pearl knows who I am. I know who Pearl is, right? The story continues though. The story gets better. So we're hanging out. A bunch of people came say hi to Pearl, blah, 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 blah. We kind of just hang out, kind of chat, kind of have fun. Anytime someone taller than Pearl, like there were two girls there who showed up to say hi to Pearl who were taller than Pearl, and Pearl's tall. Like, I'm 6'4", Pearl was like to my eyeballs. So she was like 6'1". She's tall. And there were two girls who showed up who were taller than Pearl, and she made a comment on it. She was like, it's always so cool when I find a girl taller than me. And it was so funny. Yeah. Also, just being friends or acquaintances with a hermit does not have to get on to the Hermitcraft server. Okay. I have no intentions of trying to get onto the Hermitcraft server either. But yeah, and then we're kind of hanging out, and then at that point, we said the plan was, okay, let's go back down to the loot cave, and we're gonna buy. Pearl wanted to try to finish out the collection of pins, the mystery pins, and I was like, heck, I'll buy another one and try my luck, right? So like, okay, let's head down. We start walking down, when all of a sudden, JoJo Solos shows up, and Pearl and JoJo like connect, boom, oh hey, and then JoJo's like, oh yeah, we're meeting up with an MCC 24, the team that won. We're meeting up. So Pearl kind of left and walked off, and it was like, oh okay, yeah, bye Pearl. It's okay, understandable. I understand. Goodbye. No, but like Pearl dipped, right? And so Legs and I continue walking. Laguno goes to the partner lounge again because Lagundo's an old man with old joints, and he's tired, so he goes back to the partner lounge. But as we're walking back, I bump into this man again, RT Game. And I got another picture with him and I shook his hand again because it was really cool. This time he was very fancy. He was actually getting ready for his meet and greet. So I bumped into RT again, which was really, really cool. And after this, I went back down to the loot cave. I bought one more pin, but I didn't open it right away, and I kind of held on to it, right? And so I'm walking back from the loot cave, and I took a little short video. Look at how empty it is. This is like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before close. 10 minutes. I mentioned it. But look at how it's very empty. I took a video of it. I took a picture, like the parallel, right? Between first day walking in, this is all the memes. Last day, you know, it's kind of empty. And I was like, man, and like, I got a little sad. I was like, man, this convention's coming to an end. All these wonderful people are going to head out. All the people I've met, like, it's coming to an end. I'm kind of sad. So to make myself feel better, Sleepy Biscuit, hello. There were so few people at the end. Yeah, there were. And again, I was feeling kind of sad. I was like, man, everyone's leaving. I felt bad. But to make myself feel better, by the way, Sleepy Biscuit, if you can't tell by the badge, was also at TwitchCon and one of the wonderful people that I met while waiting in line to get in on day one. But they also stream Minecraft, and people, you should check them out. They're very sweet. But yeah, to make myself feel better, I went and bought myself a son. Everyone meet Terrence. This is Terrence. He is my son. He is small. He did not get my genes. Yeah, this is Terrence. He's so tiny. And he's adorable. I love him to death. So I don't think he squeaks though, but I got Terrence. So there's a picture of me with Terrence too, but of course you've already seen that. But yeah, so I had bought Terrence at this point. I clipped him onto my bag, right? Like I had my bag, Terrence was hanging off my bag, like so, right? And I was like, cool, I'm gonna head back up to the partner lounge. So just outside of it, because they had an area lobby out front of it where I could go sit and wait for Lagundo, right? Of postings of Terrence adventures. Next travel trip I go on, I'll bring Terrence along and take pictures with him in places and take and do that. We'll do that, okay? But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna wait for Lagundo out front, right? So I go and sit down on the floor next up against the wall, and I'm just waiting. And I see Ava JC walk by, and I said bye to Ava JC because she was heading out too. And then I look over, and I see Legs, and I'm like, awesome, because Legs had mentioned I want to do one more dinner with you and hopefully some other people, right? Oh my God, wait! Oh, I've skipped a huge portion of this. I didn't take any pictures for it, but I forgot I skipped a huge portion of this. Oh my God! After I saw RT, hold on, skipping back, time skip back. This was before I bought Terrence and bought the pin, but after Pearl left, Lagundo and I went to the Kappa Cabana, which is the, like, it was basically the 21 plus area of TwitchCon where you could go get yourself a drink. You could go hang out with people, adults, right? Like, and we walk over to this corner and there's all these Pokemon nerds in the corner. No, I'm kidding. Lagundo and I walk up with our coding buddies, with his coding buddies, Rox and Rox introduces us to a bunch of people. At which point, we are all handed a deck of Pokemon, like a pack of Pokemon cards, and told to open them. So I got some Pokemon cards, and the one that I got was a Slowking. It was what is this called? This hollow, it was a hollow Slowking, but they're like in Japanese. They're like the real deal cards. Like it was really cool. And we like opened them up and we're chatting with them, and I got to meet Shelty Sai, and that's also where I met Kali Yuga, and that's where we came up with the idea of a fantastic tag to have on your stream. Just but it was really funny, and we just chatted with them, and we got to know them a bit better, and it was really fun, right? And we got to meet all these awesome people, and we told so many jokes. It was such just a fun time to tell all these jokes and just have a ton of fun, right? And we're hanging out and just having fun. People are chatting and I'm listening, and people ask me, and it was just such a fun time, right? And we got to meet some really nice people. Metal Gengar, I believe, was the name of another one that I met, and like it was just so cool. And you were drunk. Well, to be fair, I couldn't tell, but yeah, it was just a good time, and we just had so much fun. Terrence was not in the cabana. Terrence was after the cabana. But yeah, we just hung out and got to meet some cool people, had some jokes, and then at that point we were like, okay, it's time to go. And this is the point where Lagundo went back to the partner lounge. I went downstairs, bought Terrence, bought the pin, went back upstairs. You kept getting handed wine. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, that makes more sense now. But yeah, at this point now we're going out. So I say, so recap. Say bye to AVJC. I'm sitting on the floor. I look over. I see Lagundo walking out. Behind Lagundo, currently talking to Lagundo, I see Pearl. And I'm like, yes, 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 yes. And I see another person that I don't recognize. And I'm like, yes, probably someone cool I'm going to get to meet. Yes, yes, yes. Because I couldn't go into the partner lounge. I couldn't meet these people. I really wanted to, but I couldn't. But they walk up and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And Lagundo's like, we're going to go get tacos. Like, are you good with that? I'm like, oh, heck yeah. Let's go get some street tacos, right? And then we're kind of standing around because someone was saying goodbye to Pearl. And who comes out but the Pokemon people we had just seen, Shelty Sai and Callie and Philip117. And it was like, yo! And Lagundo walks over and goes, hey, do you guys want to join us for tacos? So Lagundo told them we were going for tacos. They left a little bit afterwards. But me, Lagundo, Pearlescent Moon, and Mysticat, who I didn't know was at TwitchCon, all started leaving and went. I got to meet Mysticat. I got to talk to Mysticat. He's a really chill dude. Really awesome guy. They are a fantastic person. And again, if you do not watch their channel, go watch their channel. But yeah, I got to talk to Mysticat, and they are amazing. I got 2 screenshots. Choof!
What is this? This is crazy.
We get some talk in the chat for Choof, please. Choof, back. How you doing, man? What's up? What you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Proof Viking's the main character. This just keeps going. We're not done yet. We are not done yet. So, I got this really cool picture looking down the TwitchCon because this was the lobby I was talking about. There's this really cool whew, and they had their banner hanging in it. It was really cool. And then this, that's Mysticat. And then we were walking outside. Everyone leaving TwitchCon. That's Pearl's head. That was Lagundo's head. And then I got this one as well. But yeah, it was just so cool. And then as we are walking to the taco place, which I will say the name in a sec, we see this building. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's really pretty. Because the side of the building was really pretty. Well, we didn't see this side of it yet. The side of it was really pretty. Yeah, I can't miss Leg's head, yeah. And we get to the front and Pearl's like, oh my gosh, the colors. Oh boy. I'll tell him about the tacos in a second. Hi, Lagundo, man, how you doing? Welcome in. You're just in time for the end of the story, pretty much. We're walking to tacos, right? So Pearlescent Moon gets down and starts taking all these pictures of this house, right? And I was like, I wanted a picture too. So before she got all down and taking pictures, I took a picture. But the sky and the colors, it was just so pretty. It was gorgeous walking from the convention center to the taco place. And credit to Lagundo for finding the taco place. It was amazing. This is what the inside looked like, so you can tell it's good, right? You can tell it's good when the inside is 6 or 7 tables that aren't really wiped off very well, but you wipe them off yourself, and there's a salsa bar in the back, and there's not enough room for everyone to sit down. Right? So we went to this taco place, and we walk in, and at the time I didn't realize that Lagundo had invited the Pokemon folks, so when they walked in shortly after us, I was like, oh, hey! And then it was like, oh, yeah, okay, yep. but yeah, it was pretty funny. Callie was like, we're stalking you. And I'm like, oh, in honor. But it was pretty funny. Yeah, it's sideways, but it's there. These are the best darn tacos I have ever had, ever. And churros, because the churros were there too. There's another picture that I cannot show due to Pearl's request, but very funny picture that I will enjoy. And also, Callie got a similar picture with the same things. If he wants to share that on his community, whatever. Sierra and a hype train. Oh my God. Go get some hearts and hugs in the chat for Sierra too, please. A hype train on brand. Yeah. So for Callie, on brand. For Pearl, off brand. So that's why I can't share it. But it was just so funny. It was super funny. On brand. But yeah, I actually made a mistake. So I ordered 3 tacos. Oh, Sierra would have been so cool. I ordered 3 tacos. I got pork, chicken, and beef, or steak. I made the mistake Oh, thank you, Qta. Does it work with 5? It should work with 5. I guess it doesn't work with 5. Thank you so much. I made the mistake of eating the pork one first. Also, hello, Indecisions. Welcome in. I ate the pork one first. All 3 of them were amazing, but the pork one was by far the best one. It was seasoned differently and it had a different sauce on it. It was on a corn tortilla instead of a flour tortilla, and it was just all 3 of them were just so good. And it's actually pretty funny because Lagundo ordered a carne asada fries, which was really cool, and Mr. Cat had already eaten and was eating later that night, so they didn't get anything. But it's street tacos. What was the name of the place, Lagundo? I've completely, hold on, I gotta pull up I took a picture of the thing. Where'd it go? Huh? Tacos El Cabron. That's the name. The meat, I mean. So it was pork, it was pollo, carne asada, and whatever the pork was called. I don't remember. Probably carnitas. Probably. I don't remember. But hi, Indecisions. Welcome in. But yeah, Pearl ordered 2 tacos. Lagundo ordered 4, as well as the fries. Shared the fries with everybody. Sadly, I don't remember Minecraft Mom. But and Pearl was like, "How can you guys eat this much food? I'm jealous." Because Pearl wanted to eat more food, but was very full, and it was very funny. And hi, boss. Welcome in. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And then after that, we were sitting next to me was Shelty Sai, across me from Pearl. Next to me was Mr. Cat, and then a kitty corner was Lagundo, and then kitty corner was Callie, and then Philip, and then a dude who kind of joined us that I didn't really catch his name, but works with some really big name people, and I kind of zoned. I was kind of between 2 conversations the whole dinner, but it was fine. And then at the end, it was me, Legs, Pearl, and Shelty Sai, because Callie had to go and Mr. Cat had to go, and Philip was still there. And then we kind of get up. I had the power, so I lent my power battery to Shelty because she needed it for a bit too. And we're like, "Get time to go." And thank you for the 10 bits, Micker Mouse. I appreciate it a ton.
Hi,
thank you. Much appreciato. But yes, and we get up and go. We party up a raise, and right before we leave, because I did a really good job of not fanboying around Pearl, because that's important. I was very professional, had a lot of fun conversations. I told Pearl about my bug collection, which was really funny, my family's bug collection, and she really enjoyed that, because I told her I wanted to go to Australia, and she said, "If you say you haven't been because you're afraid of the animals, I'm going to fight you." And I said, "No, I want to go because my family collects bugs," and she was really intrigued by that, and it was a lot of fun. And then at the end, right before we all got up to leave, I asked, "Hey, Pearl, is it all possible, if you've enjoyed hanging out, can I get a follow back on Twitter or your Discord?" And she said, "Oh yeah, you can have my Discord." I got Pearl's Discord! Victory! But yeah, it was really cool. I messaged her just a simple, like, "It was fun hanging out with you. Thanks for hanging out with me." Boom. I do not intend to do anything with that, but it was just a really cool connection. So, ads, right? Ads? Do we have ads? Are there ads? Ooh. But yeah. Ad. Okay. Wait for ads. Waiting for the ads. I don't know how that sounds to you guys. It's probably just loud, obnoxious, honestly. But no, I'm not ending. We're doing a story time. I missed the hype train, but no worries. No worries. This has been the whole stream. It's been story time. A big boy story time. Yes. I know. But yeah. So let me know when the ads are done, and I will continue my story. Are the ads done? Ads are done. Cool. All right. So yeah, got contact with Pearl, which was sick. But yeah, I went home. I went back to Legs and I walked back to his hotel. I called an Uber. Lagundo and I got this picture together, which was really cool. And then I went to bed. I went back home. I packed up my hotel. I packed up all my stuff. My backpack. I traveled with one single backpack. That backpack was so full getting everything back, but I managed to do it, no problems. But yeah. And then next morning I wake up. I left for the airport at about 9:15. I got to the airport at about 9:30. I went through security. I met up with Lagundo again because Lagundo and I were actually leaving from the gates right next to each other. I was leaving from gate 40. He was leaving from gate 42 or whatever, or vice versa or whatever. And we both had barbecue. We basically just hung out for an additional 2 hours before our flights left, and had some fun conversations about a certain server that some of y'all like. And yeah, I flew home. I took this really cool picture. I got some free headshots that they took at the Logitech booth. So this is a free headshot that I got. I really like these. So I might make some of these. I like this one probably the most, but I like this one too because of the color. But the underlighting's a little weird. But I might make this into a profile picture somewhere. But yeah. There you have it. Did I miss anything? Let me go over my notes. Terrence, dinner with Pearl, coding peeps, Pokemon peeps. Yeah. That is the story, the entire story. As far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure I didn't talk about any of the Ubers I took or anything like that. There were some interesting Ubers. I almost died. Actually, I'll talk about that real quick. Let's just say in California, red lights are a suggestion to some people. My bah, you know, like a bah. Anyway, I'm good. Nothing actually happened. Almost happened though. But yeah, it was my first ever TwitchCon. I can tell you right now, going just as an affiliate, just going and having fun and meeting my people and just having fun. I'm going again. I don't know if I'll be able to go next year simply due to schedule. It's all based on the football schedule because if my marching band has a game, I cannot miss a game. So nobody in California can drive. Yeah, I've pretty much learned that. But yeah, I want to go again. Really want to go again. But I have some things I want to do before I go. I want to hit partner. I am not going back as an affiliate. I will not stand in those lines again, and I will not sit outside the partner lounge for hours. No, or not hours. It wasn't hours, but like wanting to meet people, right? I will go in and make the first contact, and I'll go, hello, I am annoying and Viking. How may I help you? Can I talk to you? Yeah, whatever. I'll make contacts like that. But that is the ultimate goal. Yeah. I mean, like, I want to hit partner, but here's my thing. Here's my it's a goal. I'm going to call it a realistic goal. You guys can think whatever you want. You can think partners had a whole separate line, separate lounges, separate shops, separate all kinds of privileges that affiliates did not get. So I want that. Okay. I want that. But this is a goal, a realistic goal to me, a goal that y'all might think is a bunch of hog water. I don't just want to be partner. I want to be it's Viking partner. You know, like I want people to know me. I want it to be like I walk into the partner lounge and people go, oh, it's Viking. I want to go talk to him, right? Not just walk into the partner lounge is like, I'm like, oh, it's so-and-so, I want to talk to them. But like, I'll also have that. But like, I'm not just like because I saw it happen at TwitchCon. Like, Lagundo had one person recognize him that was like, not just like, oh my God, Lagundo, right? Like, Tanisha, like, I don't know about like, but like, I want it to be like a, like, Pearlescent Moon level where people know who I am, but I'm still small, but like, I'm still able to walk around without getting mobbed. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be a partner, but I want to be like a big partner. And I need y'all's help with this. So, before I end stream, because I do have sectionals in 20 minutes that I need to leave for. Before I end stream, we're going to talk about some stuff. Once again, review, overhauling stream overlays. I have, hold on, pull up the list. There it is. I'm going to be overhauling stream. I'm going to be planning out more streams, doing more stories like this. Just chatting, Overwatch, Sea of Thieves, Minecraft, Undertale, Cult of the Lamb, Apex Legends, Goose Goose Duck, basically more games, more variety. Not full variety, but more variety. Stream Raiders. Things are changing. And I want you all, now of course I'm asking you as if you know, like I'm expecting, like I am expecting, well, how do I want to take this? Because I could do the I want you all to promise me, or I could do the I want you to do this if you can for me. Things are changing. I'm moving. The background's going to change entirely, hopefully for the better. I want this to look professional, all right? Background's changing. Content is changing. Stream is changing. Like overlays are changing. The look of stream is changing. The vibe of stream is going to stay the same. Lots of fun, happy times, funny moments, things like that. I want you guys, those of you who want to, if you are a lurker who just enjoys being here whenever, I appreciate that too. But those of you who want to, I want your guys' support with this. And I want you guys to promise me that, you know, you're not going anywhere. I'm only going to work on improving. I have never been, I'm telling this is dead serious. I have never been more motivated to improve my content and make content than I have been right now, than I am right now. Tonight's stream is an example of this. I have never done a just chatting stream before. I came back from Twitchcon halfway through day 3. I realized, oh my God, I'm doing a just chatting stream and I'm just going to talk about Twitchcon, right? I want you guys to show your friends. You know how you have that, you know how the Dream SMP and somewhat of the Hermitcraft have that cult following of people who just love no matter what they do? I want that. I want a community who will watch and love whatever I do. I kind of have it. I have it a little bit, but I want it times like 500. Now, if that sounds greedy and selfish, I'm sorry. But I do also want to make a living off of this. And I want more of you guys. So, share me with your friends. How do I want to word this? Stick with me. Be patient. Just in case there's any issues coming up. Internet, you know, like I'm setting up internet at the new place already, even though I haven't moved. You know, I might have computer issues. Like, be patient. With me. Share it with your friends. If you have people who aren't watching me yet, why aren't they watching me yet? Right? Now, don't be annoying. Don't go on, do it on Twitch, but in Discord. If you have a friend on Discord who you know loves watching funny people and having fun, send them my way. I feel really weird shilling right now, but like, this is what I'm doing. I'm shilling. I want to grow. Genuinely, this is what I want to do in life. This is my goal. This is my dream. Luffy wants to be king of the pirates. Do I want to say it? Ugh! I've tried this before, but I think I might have more influence now. I want to be king of the Twitch. King of the content. You know what I mean? Like, Sanji wants to find the all blue. Zoro wants to be the best swordsman in the world. I want to be one of the best, if not the best, content creators in the world. And starting today, I can officially start that process. Dominion episode 1 is already done. Well, that's a lie. It's not done. I'm working on improving that already. I'm going to have so much done. And I'm going to need your guys' help with this. And I'm gonna try to remember myself to like talk about this more. But you guys are awesome. I cannot do this without you guys. Like literally, you cannot stream. Like you can stream, but like you can't grow without without an audience. So yeah. Yeah. Guys, thank you all so much. Once again, thank you. If you are watching this stream right now and you have not already hit the follow button, I'd encourage you to do so. Things are only going to get better. Thank you, Classy. If you are, yeah. But yeah, what else? I got a little sidetracked. Yeah, if you're watching already and not followed, hit the follow button. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube right now, you should hit subscribe and check out my main channel and follow my Twitch. Boom, all three. Bang. Yeah. Go back to emotions, here to stay. I got back to emotions, here to stay. Fair enough. But yeah, I have sectionals. So thank you for the 5 bits, Mouse. I appreciate it a ton. Yeah, we are going to call it there. Today has been an awesome stream. I'm actually going to raid somebody who we just met. Kali Yuga. He is playing Outlast, a horror game, spooky horror game. And the dude's, once again, he's hilarious. He's funny. He's good looking. He's good looking. And I think you guys are going to like him. He's very funny. Guys, thank you for listening to my story of TwitchCon. Thank you for being here for the big announcements. Thank you for supporting me on my journey to doing this full time. And you guys are the best. The raid message is going to be... This is the raid message. Hold on. That's the raid message. I'd like you all to post that in chat. When we raid, that's your raid message. What's Cacturn friendly? Please just use, that's your message. He will react as he chooses to, but that's the message. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. You guys are just the best. So I hope you all have a good life. I hope you all be of good cheer. And will I see you guys again on Thursday for another epic, amazing, and awesome stream? Will I see you guys again on Thursday? Hopefully. You guys are awesome. Bye, guys. Have a good life. Be with cheers. See you later.